Hello. If you watch my YouTube page, you'll see that I have some videos on there honoring my two brothers, my father, my grandmother, who was just shy of a couple months of 100 years old. But I'm making this video to personally thank DORAL Golf Course Country Club in Miami, Florida, better known as the Blue Monster. My brother Gregory, who was in that video, is one of the brothers I lost, and of course there's another one, Georgie, in there. When we lost our oldest brother, George, my brother Gregory, which was the second oldest of four of us, got cancer also at a very young age, like my brother Georgie did. He had a bucket list, and when I found out he had cancer and he was dying and he didn't have much time, I tried to help him fulfill that bucket list as best as I could. One of the most important things he wanted to do, because he was such a diehard on golfing, if he can golf every day of the week he would, was to golf at the Blue Monster in Miami, Florida at the DORAL Country Club. So I flew him out there. Me and my other brother and a couple of friends, we flew him out there. And there was a tournament coming up for Tiger Woods. And when we got there, I went and spoke to them, and they explained that the course was closed to the public or anybody at that time. They were preparing it for a big tournament coming up in a couple of days. I asked to speak to the most highest ranking person there, and they complied and introduced me to a gentleman who said that he was the head person at that course. I explained to them about my brother dying, and this was so critical because he didn't have much time and we didn't know how long. The doctors didn't know how long. So I pleaded with them to allow me to have him go on that course and play as much as he could. Or they were skeptical first, and I told them I would bring my brother inside. They're more than welcome to see him, and they could see he's a very sick person. But I want to thank that course, that country club, because they made the decision to go ahead and allow me to take my brother on the course, along with my other brother. Of course, I gave them my guarantee that we were all decent golfers. We all understood all the rules. We would not mess the course up. We would not go on the course with the cart. If there was any divots or anything, there was a problem, we would fix it right then and there. And that after having these conversations for probably an hour back and forth, they agreed. We took my brother out, and he was able to get to the fifth hole. By the fifth hole, he was kind of delirious and didn't know where he was anymore, and he wasn't acting right, and he started to have a lot of problems. And so we stopped at the fifth hole, went back up, and thanked the people at the DORAL for allowing my brother to do this. And on the way back to our room, I had told my other brother to contact the airlines and tell them that we needed to head back to Philadelphia immediately. And we explained the urgency to them of my brother being very ill. And they agreed to get us on a plane and get us back to Philadelphia right away. On the way back to the hotel to get ready to go to the airport, my brother couldn't thank me enough and thank my other brother enough for getting him to be able to do something that just was so important to him. Then for the 5 holes he golfed were so exciting. We took tons of pictures. And by the time we got back home, during the flight, he slipped into, I guess, like an unconsciousness, or he was in and out. And we knew he was in serious trouble at that time. And when we landed, we had his daughter meet with us and rushed him over to the Methodist hospital. When we got there, after they ran their tests, we found out that the cancer had spread to his brain, which nobody was aware of. So his time was even much shorter than we thought it was. And within a day, my brother passed away and never regained conscious from the time we got him to the halfway home on the plane till he passed away. So I want to thank the DORAL Country Club for making somebody's dreams come true, for making me feel that I'd done something for my brother that was very important. And because of you at the DORAL course, I'm able to accept and deal with my brother's passings. My two brothers, my father, my grand, deal with some of these passings in a much easier way. Because me and my other brother that are left, and my mother, of course, did all we could to try to see that, you know, it's tough when you know somebody, it has a expiration date and they're not going to too far away, and you know, there's just so much you want to do, I guess, you know. But like I said, this video I wanted to make to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, my brother's heart, my mother's heart, and my brother Gregory's heart, for allowing him to do something that he wanted so amazingly. In fact, we bought one of the blue monster dolls, which is still with him. So once again, thank you, DORAL Golf Country Club, for allowing my brother to fulfill a dream, to be able to golf on the big course where all the big guys were going to be golfing in just a day or two. I wish you nothing but the best of luck, happiness, and health. And once again, thank you for making my brother's life happy and making our life a little bit easier, knowing we were able to accomplish this. But without your help, we couldn't have done this. And to all the people who worked there, that were out there trying to guess, keep an eye to make sure that we weren't doing anything wrong on the course, thank you so much for not coming over and blatantly, like, just let us know you were there to watch us. They did groundskeeping and different things, but I know they were just keeping an eye to make sure we weren't doing anything on that course to wreck it or damage it. But not once. Until the 5th hole, where my brother started to collapse, did a few people come running over to ask if we needed help. So once again, and I know I've said it so many times already, thank you for making this person a very happy person. And if my brother could, he would thank you himself. But unfortunately, he can't do that anymore. Your country club is a true-hearted place. It took somebody with a lot of compassion to accept what I was asking and allow us to do it. I just wish there were more people like you out there, like me out there. May God bless everybody, and thank you again.